Yeah, I mean, especially the way I feel like both teams have kind of been a bit apprehensive at times. You know, Liv Sandbox have not been sending it at all times. Flash in! They're trying to get the stun. It's not quite going to work out, but they trade the flashes back. Good trade here for Dove, too.
That was almost incredible. Obviously, Sejuani jacks into an Aatrox. Pretty amazing here. Kingan's going forward. Krako's here.
Yeah, he hopped forward, so now with the Counter-Strike, of course, not going to deny the Qs here from Dove, so...
That was very scary for a moment.
Juhan just has to be a presence as something happened in the bottom lane.
Okay, we're just like having to hold our breath here as Krako and Juhan are dueling it out.
Going in. There's a Counter-Strike. He flashes. Kingan gets in and he picks up first blood. The 2v2 is not mid-jungle. It's top jungle.
And he bought boots on his first back, that extra movement speed.
Play onto the Rift Herald as Kingan. Uh-oh, Clozer. 100 to 0. It even flashes.
So well played. They have two threats. They have the jacks and the ult coming through from Juhan as he hits 6.
Oh, okay, they're going to get it too. Dove trying to deny it, and now Krako on the run. Assault and Battery still here for Zeka as he's taking this 1v1. Krako doesn't have flash. He can't get away. The Q is used to get back into the fight. And down goes Dove, down goes Krako, and the bricks are falling one by one. So they're going to go for this first Drake. This is going to be a 4v4, and over the wall, Juhan hits Krako once again, but the Wild Growth going to keep him alive. Polymorph onto Depth as well, but that's too much health lost. Or is it? Krako goes back in. He goes in again. He has to go forward. There's no other way for him to go. And he's going to go down into the Death Chamber instead. Kyle's going to be biting the dust as well. Deft has got red buff. He's slowing down Prince. And the dominoes keep falling. Juhan says right here.
No way. Sorry, my man. He's like, Barrel, get over here.
Smites in. And no flash for Prince. He knows. As Prince, you can see on the cam, he is not very enthused by this situation. DRX are crushing them in Game 5.
It's a very different game, but the mindset of the players and the performance we're seeing here is really reminiscent of that Game 4 against Gen G in the semifinals, where Liv Sandbox just really ran out of steam. This is a completely different draft. It's Game 5 of the regional qualifier here. But the choices we are seeing, the decision-making, they don't have vision of Juhan here. It's an easy call. Krako eats the Wild Growth, which means Prince actually cannot stick around and fight. They're indecisive. Krako flashes forward. Like you said, there's nowhere else for him to go. But they don't have the damage here for Prince. If he has Wild Growth, maybe he gets a few extra autos off. But this is Zeri getting ahead. This is Sejuani just setting up each and every fight. And I mean, I almost feel bad for Prince that we're watching this again. Chilling Smite slows him down. Easy kill. Barrel.
But the Soraka getting lead from the bottom side might go down now, actually, as he's just going to flash towards Juhan. Always find safety in Juhan. As Prince is getting low, he is going to pull them all in. But guess what? Deft can do whatever he wants at this point in time. He picks up a double kill. Might be biting the dust, but no, the Soraka! The Soraka heals will keep him alive. And it's 9-0 for DRX.
Even with the charm. Low, we might even see an engage there from the Jacks. Zeka's on the flank. He has Spirit Rush. Krako, where are you at?
Oh, they're just trying to burst him down. He is taking a lot of this aggro, though, as in they go. That is going to go for the Sejuani, as now Deft in the pit. He's being burst down, but he's also getting a ton of damage. It's Kingan! It's a 3-man Counter-Strike in the pit, and he's not done yet. Zeka goes down and picks up a kill as well. That is an ace already to DRX.
They try to force it so hard with the Vi again on the Wild Growth combo, but once again, he dies so early in the fight, and Deft lives for so long. The Soraka ult in this pit, in this mid-game fight, is massive, and the Counter-Strike follow-up means that it's just one for all. That is it, one and only. That's the theme of the World's Qualifier. That is the only kill that Liv Sandbox picks up in the fight. They are aced. As the Rift Herald is going to crash into the inner turret. Watch this fight one more time. Zeka's got a flank angle. Krako is so easy to collapse on here. He is stunned. Wild Growth only knocks up Juhan. Zeka has Spirit Rush, so he can collapse onto him. And even though Deft is got on top of here, they have the Soraka heal. He lives so long, and the Counter-Strike in this pit is gross. And
absolutely disgusting.
And he still has a Spirit Rush to get over the wall and secure. Liv Sandbox and KT. Okay, hold on. Zeka doing some narrative.
Okay, and he does have Assault and Battery himself. Remember, this guy is insanely petty. He has 5
Barrel has
kills over the wall. They're trying to just burst down the Silas, and They might just be able to, even through the anti-healing. The heals are coming through. There are 5 members of Lift Sandbox, and it takes them forever to kill the Sylas, but they do it.
It was the Ahri, but we'll have to watch back and see again. Let's look at how much has to be committed here.
It's a big shutdown, you know?
Yeah, I think it was like 600 extra.
Let's see.
And, I mean, look at how much Zeka buys time here. He has Kingslayer, he has the Barrel ult, he comes back in again, gets the heal from Barrel again. And it's actually, it's King and, or rather not King and Dove who picks it up.
Those are misling.
Nobody can answer him, nobody can punish him.
This is one way. Gotta force it, gotta make plays, you gotta send it if you're Lift Sandbox, and they are desperately sending it directly into the bin because it's just going to be another play that DRX will capitalize on. 4 more kills for them.
Lead. Kingen is on this Jax, and look at this. Krako has to flash commit to this, and Barrel just runs him under turret. Wild Growth is set up here. And Barrel just ults. He's like, all right, well.
Doesn't even die.
Doesn't even die. Honestly, not even that close to dying because there's no follow-up damage our way. It's a disaster here. It really is. It's a tragic end.
Another Infernal Soul. Just to add salt into the wound, like, can this get any more devastating? I don't think so. I don't know if I've
12,000
a game with as much weight as this one and have it go this one-sidedly.
Yeah, I mean, even when Doran had that loss on Akshan top, you know, that was one of those last game of the series that matters a lot games that went really one-sided. That one was much closer than this. That's the one in recent memory that comes to mind in a very pivotal, important moment. But,
you know, I think I might have been also casting Sandbox when they unfortunately did not make it into playoffs a couple of seasons ago. It has been that storyline for Sandbox for so long. We thought this was going to be the difference maker, going from 9th to 3rd place this year in spring and summer respectively.
Yeah.
But maybe just the door was slammed in their face by Deft and his inevitability to make it through the gauntlet, through the qualifier once again.
And what I was saying before that fight broke out was, okay, another one's going to break out as Krako's in the long con.
Yeah. Lift Sandbox.
You have to just keep trying this until you lose the game or you get something back.
They will always fight. They're not going to go down without a fight.
Not in this case, though. They will not commit.
Yeah.
Prince just trying to clear this wave.
It is the way of Lift Sandbox. DRX on the cusp of qualifying to Worlds and making it into play-ins. Can Lift Sandbox punish them here? They're trying to kill the Soraka again. They're going to get close. The Charm does get it, but the ult is off and a massive counter-strike again. Kingen hits 3 of them, and this should be the ending fight. DRX are going to push and go to Worlds as the 4th seed from the LCK.
This was the one team people were saying there's no chance, there's no way DRX beats KT. Lift Sandbox is their final opponent here. They bring it back in Game 5. The kill score in said Game 5, 23-3. More than 15,000 gold ahead. And DRX, they are going to Worlds. Def is going again. Barrel's going again. Juhan subs in. The difference maker for this.
On the backs of all of these 5 players, Juhan coming in. What a story, man. Insane.
A complete game changer here. Most of the shot calling from Barrel.
He's going to be talking about this one.
I think someone said, let's go eat tacos.
Hey, man, they've got some great food.
Oh, they certainly will be eating a lot of tacos, you have to imagine, over in Mexico City.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'd love to see the happiness of these guys. What to talk, or what to eat is what they're talking about. Someone mentioned, like, can we drink beer there?
They do it. Hey, let's go, says Juhan. Giving the respectful clap at the end.